Hello everybody, the Fish here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. In today's episode, we are doing farming. Yes, today I've decided to build our farms. So, let's get started. So first off on the list, it looks like we got a wheat farm. This is pretty simple. All we're going to need to do is clear out some of this terrain. And let me just turn my volume down a little bit. Yeah, bro. I've been watching YouTube, so that's why this just popped up, you know. Music, blocks. There we go. Environment. That's all we need. Because I don't want to get the grass blocking out the wonderful sound of my voice. This is more like it. Yeah, this is what we need to do. We need to just begin by clearing as much grass as humanly possible, and then we're going to flatten the terrain. And that way we can industrialize this wonderful place that we are at. Which we haven't done yet. We've only done one factory, and now we gotta do some farms. So we gotta get agricultural. So yes, to begin for a wheat farm, I always like to do one simple thing, and that's just to find a nice source of water, and just build like this, you know? I think you can do 3, you may even be able to do 4 or 5, but this is just how I do it. I do 3, and then I pour in this wonderful bucket of water, and then there you go, you got more water. So now, we just gotta go get some dirt and then fill in all this water, because it's unnecessary. I mean, it looks nice, but not anymore. It looks nice. Oh, and off camera I've been working on the base. I got the staircase up, and it's all ready to go. We just need to get the resources, which is going to take me a while, so another 13 episodes from now we'll be able to finish the base. Of course, we're more focused on vanilla mode farms. So, we are going to need some wonderful wood. Actually, we've already got some wonderful wood. We're going to need to drop off some oak wood, because oak is inferior to spruce wood. We're going to go grab some dirt. Dirt is the most important item in Minecraft. You can never have too much of it. And of course, next episode we will be building a house from dirt. Yes, you heard me. I will build a house from dirt in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Oh, and yes, subscribe if you want to see my next silly building upload. It will probably be in another 15 episodes. Because after this episode, the next episode will be episode 15. Of course, that's just simple counting, so don't worry. You probably already knew that. Anyway, I'm going to talk about what's been going on lately. It's been snowing a lot, pretty unusually so. Yeah, that's been pretty exciting, I guess you could say. Actually, the snow's annoying. Alright, this should be a decent farm, but we could do better. We are supreme agricultural farmers. So instead, we will build a larger farm, because we are no... we are no beginners here in the world of farming. So let's just build another 3 blocks this direction. Completely ignore the fact that I was going to build in the other direction, but it looked stupid. So, yeah. Oh, I made the wrong block. Now what happens when you take your shovel and do that? You get the wonderful dirt path. Which the dirt path is very interesting. What you could do with the dirt path is surround your farm in this, and then you don't get those pesky animals jumping on your farm. Actually, you could still probably jump on it. It just makes it so that way you can easily get into your farm. Now that's been said, to keep animals from jumping on your farm, what you can do is build a fence, which is not something we are going to do. Alright, so all we have to do is till all this soil, and then we can get started. Oh, and yes, it's nighttime. But we are no beginner players, so we shall endure what the night has to offer. Yes. I'm probably the best Minecraft narrator there is. There we go. Oh, and there we go. We just need to get all these dirt paths around it. Anyway, now that this is done, what you can do is plant, and if you're new to Minecraft, the torch is very powerful. It allows your plants to grow at night and daytime, which is why you should invest in lighting up your fields. It also keeps off the evil monsters, so go ahead and do that. And this is a basic farm, what we have here. You know, of course I am no beginner, so your farm will look more basic than mine. There we go. Now what we can do is make this look prettier, but we are not here for that right now. We will do that in another episode. We're gonna have like 1,000,000 episodes of us just doing simple things, like building, or working in the factory. Which, if you haven't seen my episode where I build the flamethrower, I spend the entire episode inside the factory, which is very nice. Now you may be wondering why I have all these cardboard boxes, and the question is very simple. What do we do with these cardboard boxes? Well, that is a question I am asking you all. What should I do with the cardboard boxes? We all know that they can store grass blocks. Pretty nice. Oh, and they can also teleport through the ground. Wow, that is very nice. So, I would like to know what you all think I should do with these wonderful cardboard boxes in the comment section below. Now, it looks like our chickens are doing very well. This is the second part of our farm. So, we are going to relocate the chickens. My narration probably sounds really weird. Also, the way I pronounce words like probably also sounds really weird. But I guess that's just something that's gonna happen, you know. Let's get some wheat. Now, if you're having trouble getting wheat, then I have my own pseudoscience in Minecraft, where if you take a hoe and you smack the wheat with it, then you basically should get more seeds. Yes. Yes, see, it works, really. I think it really works. Of course, if we were to just punch these, let me prove the fact that it doesn't work as well. Wow. Actually, some of these are biomes of plenty grass. So you'll probably get more if you're on the bedrock. It's a witch. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh no. Oh, I'm in danger. We must go get the wonderful weapon that saved us in the last episode when all these evil people spawned to try to destroy us. Oh, look. Looks like we already have a skeleton farm. It is time for us to solve our problems with the amphibious flamethrower. Oh no, where is he at? Wow. I like the noise so great. Ooh. Gone. This weapon is very loud, unfortunately, so you may not be able to hear what I'm saying. And look! All of our problems are gone except for that witch over there. I wonder what this witch can do. It's too fast. So if you do not have a flamethrower and you are doing this at nighttime, which I would strongly recommend not doing, then what you can do is you can build something very interesting. Let me see if I can find something that you can build that would be pretty nice to do. A fence would work very well. Of course, we're not going to endure the rest of this night, because we've already done part of what we need to do. And, plants actually grow faster in daylight, but you can grow them underground with the power of torches. Now, what I'm going to do with these wheat seeds is move all of these, the chickens, and I'm going to put them all in a tiny little enclosed area, which is going to be useful. Because now we are going to build the most powerful chicken farm we can build. Which very simply requires a few iron ingots, a chest, and well, a little bit less than that, maybe? Nah, it just requires like a little bit of fence work and some water. It's pretty simple. So we go grab some water. 2 buckets of water is what you will need for this. So what you're gonna do is get yourself a nice clear area, like get rid of these trees, you know? So once you have gotten rid of these trees, we will begin construction. Yes. Okay, this tree is infinite. Oh, but the bottom part's gonna go away. I hate spruce trees. And yes, it's a very strong word, but I cannot express the fact that these spruce trees have been more evil than I could ever imagine. So we are going to build a 5x5 space, which is a very interesting size considering usually when you build an infinite water source, you want it to be very even. Which that makes infinite water apparently, which is not what I wanted to do. I did not want infinite water there, but apparently my water isn't animated. I might have turned the animations off. Whoops. I guess that's a problem, but we'll just ignore it. We're gonna build a shape like this, so that way the water doesn't break. Or, yeah, this is kind of, we don't want to break the game. Like that. That's not something we want to do. We just want to make a pool that will force all of the chickens into the center of the farm. Which this is very useful. If you can force all the chickens into the center of the farm, you can also, of course, force all of their eggs into the center of the farm, which will eventually allow you to put all of the eggs from the chickens into the hopper. I might have said fish. I don't know. Chickens and fish, just the same thing. Don't worry. Of course, it doesn't matter what shape it is, just as long as all the water goes in the center, and does not do that. Very nice. Now, how are we going to solve the problem that there's all this water in the center? Easily done. We just put some dirt in the center. There we go. And it looks like we cannot do that. Let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Some more water. Oh! Oh, oh my gosh. How did I not know that was coming? Usually you can hear the creepers because they aren't very stealth. Unlike many people say, I've actually been able to catch them several times just by hearing the sound of them walking. People say they have no sound at all, which is strange because you can actually hear them walking on the grass. Unless they're just really that broken that you can't hear them. Of course, other people may not be able to hear as well as I can, so, yeah, that's the thing. Alright, so there we go. Look at this. This is wonderful. It is even pushing me into the center. So now we have our chicken farm set up, but you may be wondering, why is there no walls? Of course, the problem with this is that if we put walls around it and the chickens get out, it's a problem. We need to put walls around it so that way the chickens don't get out, because they currently can. Now, the wonderful thing about Minecraft is that you can put seeds in your other hand. Yes. Which will allow us to mine and take all of the chickens to the, I guess it's like the, void. We'll call it the void. The void farm. So, yeah. And somehow this thing just levitated a little bit more, which is very strange. So let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't run with the chickens. Don't run with your chickens. We gotta get all the chickens together. Come on. Punch them if you have to. Listen to me. Oh, that was a bad idea. Come over here. There we go. Now all the chickens are following you. You gotta watch them, so that way they don't just run off and completely ruin your plan. And, we're getting close to the end of the episode, which is very surprising, because it's only 16 minutes in, and I haven't finished this. You know, you'd expect that I would have spent more time actually building the farm. But, now that we've got this done, they're gonna swim into the center of the farm, and now you can just seal them in. Get rid of this out of your hand, just leave them in there. They can never escape. And now that the chickens are in there, all you need to do is just make sure that they can't escape. So in this case, we will just build like a few logs around it, just to keep them in for a while, and temporarily prevent them, no. We don't want them to pathfind their way out. Oh no, that's a big problem. Get in there, get in there. You cannot escape me, chickens. Of course, this also works too. We could just leave them like that, so that way they can get out if we ever need them to. So I guess this is what we will do. Now the next step is to breed the chickens, but we will do that in the next episode since we do not have time. Well, it's been a wonderful episode today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all found this kind of useful. Because what we're going to do next in the next episode will be even more useful after we build our dirt house, which is what we will do in the next episode. We will begin building a dirt house. And we may even build it around the chickens. In fact, that's what I will do. So, yeah, I guess it's time for me to say goodbye, and I will see you all next time.